Most local businesses waste thousands of dollars on ads and fancy websites that never really bring in real customers. But what if you could skip all of that and you could just turn simple chats into paying clients automatically? It's so simple, you'll think, wow, why didn't I just do this before? Because a lot of local owners just get stuck watching complicated videos or opening a million tabs and building something really complex. But the real problem is the more complicated and more complex your marketing is, the more customers can slip through the cracks every day. What I'll show you today cuts through all of that clutter. So you get more calls, you get more bookings, you get more paying clients without all of the stress. Imagine forgetting about complicated tech, not paying extra staff to chase down leads, and actually letting AI turn simple chats into real paying customers right in your local area. Yep, I mean real people booking appointments and putting money in your bank for the services or products that you provide. And it's so easy to set up. I've used this same system to help local businesses from roofers to plumbers to hair salons to bring in new paying customers, even if they have zero tech skills. No expensive ads, no coding, no big marketing team, just simple tools that run while you serve your customers. And here's the thing that most local business owners miss. Even if you have a nice website, you forget the one tool that instantly multiplies your calls and adds appointments. Let's start with your website. Most local business websites only turn about 1% of visitors into real leads. 1%. It's not because your site looks bad. It's because there's really no fast or easy way for people to reach out and ask for questions to be answered. So you get visitors, but you lose money every day because they leave without booking a call or speaking to anyone. That's why we add a small chat button in the corner of a website so people can ask questions right away. For example, think about a local roofer and their website looks nice, but it's not bringing in any calls. Then they add this chat button and suddenly people start messaging because they want to get answers to questions that they already have. People, when they get quick answers, they stay longer, they stick around, and they trust you more, and then they take action. We've seen local websites jump from 1% to over 10% conversion just by adding that one thing. And setting it up is really super simple. And also, I put a link below this video where you can get a special 30-day free trial for the software that we're using. No tricks, there's no hidden fees. When you sign up, you get all of the tools and all of the templates and all of the automation and training that I use to grow other 6- and 7-figure local businesses already loaded into your account. It's plug and play. And if you've never touched code in your life, no big deal. You don't need to know it. No website designer, no developer. If you can copy and paste, you can do this. All right, step 2 is to turn chats into real paying customers without doing all of the work yourself. Turn simple discussions into new appointments. Now, you might be wondering, do I have to sit down and answer every message myself? Well, technically, every message should be answered, but no, the answer, not at all. That's where the AI chatbot jumps in. It automatically replies to messages on your website. It also replies to messages from Instagram or Facebook DMs, even text messages from people who have visited your site. Here's how it works. You add your website link. The AI checks your services, your prices, your hours, your address, everything there is to know about your business. And then it talks to people like a real staff member would. You can even train it to answer extra questions like if someone asks, what time do you open on Sundays? Or do you provide this special brand? It always answers correctly. And the best part, it books you warm leads on autopilot while you serve other customers. It can even handle these weird or tricky questions, and it gets it right every single time because you program it to do so. Pretty cool, right? When AI answers your chats or your DMs or the text messages for you, you're way ahead of all of the other businesses who all are missing messages every day. But what happens when people don't message first? They just call you. Well, most businesses, they lose that customer as well if no one picks up. So let's fix that next. This is step 3, phone calls. Here's a fun but sort of kind of sad fact that 62% of calls to local businesses never really get answered. That's actually not fun at all when you think about it, but it's not because you don't care. It's that you're busy and you're doing actual work. Massage therapists or landscapers or dentists, nobody has time to sit by the phone all day unless you hire someone whose only job is to answer that call immediately. So we fixed this with this AI voice helper. It talks naturally, just like a human. It answers calls, it collects names, it collects emails, and it asks why they called. You choose what it says, you choose what it does, and it's like sending people to your calendar or following up later, or whatever it is you need that AI voice helper to do. It can help even spell those tricky names and double check that spelling with the person who calls. And it's easy to set up. You name it, you add your business name, you pick a language, you pick a voice that you like, and you set up its greeting. Tell it what info to collect, what names, emails, what the customer needs. If you want, you can get advanced and add more details, but that's really it. Now you've got an AI voice helper answering calls like a pro. Next is booking appointments. So you've got people chatting with you online. They're calling your business. Next, you need them booked on your calendar without this endless back and forth about what time is going to work for you. This system connects directly to your calendar and picks an open time for you. Choose which calendar to use, whether it's your personal calendar or a staff member's calendar. Now people can book themselves while you're working or relaxing or taking care of other customers. You can even connect Google or Outlook to make it easy. And just like that, people are booking themselves on your calendar automatically. But here's the reality. Not everyone books a time right away, and that's totally normal. People get busy, they get interrupted, things happen, they get distracted. That's why this next step exists, because it saves missed chances by following up automatically. And this step is follow-up. You know how it goes. People forget, they get distracted, or they aren't quite ready to make a booking or a commitment. Sometimes they get another call, sometimes they get busy. If they start the chat or they call, but they don't actually book, the system can check back with them 24 hours later. A simple message maybe like, hey, just checking in, want to grab a time to chat? Sounding very human, not complicated CRM, no sticky notes, no lost reminder somewhere, just a smart follow-up that runs by itself. It can follow up by email, it can follow up by text, by social DMs, voicemail calls, WhatsApp, whatever you prefer. The AI even reads what people say back to them and responds the right way. This is how you get local leads without burning out, without cold calling, or without, guessing of any sort. It's not just another funnel. It's not a paid ad either. It's a system that works 24/7 while you focus on serving your customers. The faster you set this up, the faster it works for you. And if you're like most local business owners that I help, you'll probably wish you'd done this sooner. There's no gimmicks here. There's no pushy sales talk. That's not the way we operate. Just real tools that can work for real businesses. Don't waste one more day losing customers that you should already have. Click that link below now and grab your free trial, and this system will start filling your calendar today. I'll see you inside.